So tell me about these high school freestyles back in the day. I heard, you know what I'm saying, you used to be a mean freestyler back in the day with high schools.
I used to compete in ciphers in Jacksonville against I started competing against girls, and then my brother was my manager. He had a male artist, and his male artist he got scared and shook up before he was supposed to rap one time. So my brother was like, "Just go rap," and I started rapping against niggas, and I won.
Do you think do you find it frustrating when people say you're a good female rapper instead of just saying you're a dope rapper?
Nah, absolutely not. I'm not offended by anything that anybody ever says about me because I don't label myself from how other people view me. I know I'm hard. You know I'm hard. You might be scared to say it, but you still know.
Right.
So tell me about this, the poetry part.
Mm-hmm.
I know you back in the day they said you used to do poetry. You know what I'm saying? Your brother kind of was the person was your brother with a person that convinced you to rap and put it on beats or what?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just doing poetry, just trying to express myself because that's what I was used to doing.
You still write poetry?
Nah.
Do you remember a poem that you had?
No.
I be trying to get the old school out.
See, look at you.
Why not? People want to know these things.
I don't remember none of this stuff.
What about high school
freestyle? I remember my first rap that I ever
Let me hear it.
wrote
Come
as
on.
a kid.
I want to hear the poetry.
Let's hear it.
I was a kid.
You did
though.
not come home last night. And I wonder
where you are.
I have blind wigs on and you got black hair on you in your house right now. So okay, let me hear a rap.
I was a kid.
Okay, let's hear it.
I was 8, 9.
Was you cussing?
No.
Okay, because you look like you would have been one of them badass little kids. Okay, let me hear what it said.
My name is Little Sean, and I'm on the mic. I wrote a couple sacks, and I puffed all night. I like to eat Skittles, so they call me Little E, and this is the end of my story.
That was it? And you used to roll sacks? Did you say you used to roll sacks and eat Skittles? What kind of childhood did you did grow up in the rough part of Jackson,
bro?
My daddy was proud of me with that rap.
He probably was rolling sacks with you. Was he? Jesus.
I did not smoke back then.
So what was it like growing up in Jacksonville?
I mean, I think it's kind of corny to speak on it because I feel like every rap person that ever did an interview with say the same thing. It's the hood. If you from the hood, you know what it is. And that was normal to us. So up until I got old enough to take care of myself, or when I met this guy that was taking care of me, I thought my hood was the world. I ain't know nothing else existed. So I mean, my older brothers sold drugs. My mom ain't really had no job. We grew up with my grandma most of the time. Lights got turned off. My mom ain't never had no car. It's the hood.
But I think that's why it's important for you to speak on it because, like I was talking to you about earlier, kids from that era are even shocked that you're from that area. They're like, oh, she's from here? That's crazy. So I think sometimes it's good to speak on it because you could inspire those kids in that area. Because like you said, they thinking right now that hood is the world. And when they see somebody like you come from that and they're like, oh, she did it. She came from here. She went through the same thing I went through and she's where she is now. I think that's important for people to know that and see that.
But it can go both ways because if somebody would have sat in front of me as I was sitting in my hood, I still wouldn't listen to what they were saying at the same time.
So what would you tell all little project girls of the world with the little nappy hairs and little baby
I
hairs?
have nappy hairs.
Why? My hair wasn't nappy.
I'm just trying to paint a picture.
Thank you.
Trying to paint a picture.
Because I wasn't even going to catch
Riding everybody else's bikes.
I had my own bike.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, you shared somebody.
Me and my little sister.
Okay, see? I knew it was one bike in the household. Okay, so what would you tell a little girl?
I mean, you got to find a way out. And my way might not be your way, but it's definitely a way out. Don't ever think that you trapped. Don't ever feel like you limited. The sky is definitely the limit and even beyond. You just got to grind. You got to keep in mind that you got to work 10 times harder than somebody that was giving something. Because you ain't giving nothing when you come from that.